Welcome back to FPL Dream. It's game week 4 and we have Ronaldo back in FPL. So the first order of business is to swap last week's captain Antonio to Ronaldo. He gets the armband for double points in FPL for my team this week. A quick rundown of FPL team selected for this week: Schmeichel, Trent, Shaw, White, Benrahma, Kanyos, Torres, Salah, Ronaldo, Tony, and Antonio. Well, like any other FPL manager out there, I think I'm pretty confident that I will get at least 70 to 80 points this week just to keep up with the average needed to actually be anywhere near the top, which is 68 points per week. So with this week, Ronaldo will be the captain, and as you can see, as of now, it's Saturday, it's 25% selected. Almost 2 million of you have put in Ronaldo into your team. As of a few days ago, he was still at 17-18% selected. And it's interesting, there's still some transfer out. I'm not sure how it works, but it could be teams experimenting with their wild card, putting him in and out. So that's why strange to see that number game week transfers out. And there you have it, Ronaldo.
It divides opinions, it divides families, it divides just about anything that can be divided. The game itself lasts just 90 minutes, but its repercussions can be felt.
Well, Ronaldo is top in terms of international goal scorers with 111 goals. He scored 2 goals over the international game a few days back. And Malaysian fans, you will be happy to see number 3, Mokhtar Dahari, our Malaysian legend, with 89 goals for the country. Well, I'm going to make a few bold predictions for game week 4. And if you look at the fixture, Leicester will be playing against Man City, who's been scoring for fun. But my bold prediction will be Schmeichel will be likely getting a clean sheet and a couple of saves to get his point tally up to somewhere close to 10 points for this game week. So sorry to all you Man City fans, Torres fans. Well, I brought in Torres, but I'm fine. I think it'll be a 0-0 draw. Probably Vardy and the rest Man City strikers will be drawing blank this week.
Click. Played out to the right. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing.
The second bold prediction I have will be Arsenal finally getting some points on the board with a victory this weekend. And Ben White will be getting his first clean sheet and probably 1 assist as well. Arsenal have played a closed door friendly over the international break, and Ben White featured in that. And definitely Arsenal playing against the second bottom team, Norwich. So the prediction will be Arsenal victory with a clean sheet, and that is why Ben White gets a spot back in my FPL team. Well, game week 4, you should have Mikel Antonio in your team. So this is a simple prediction that Antonio will be on the scoreboard again this weekend. So FPL managers must have this goal scoring machine and point scoring machine in your team. So alongside with Antonio, of course, I've got Benrahma. So hopefully for some points there as well.
Good challenge, stood up well against his man. Hoists it forward, out to the right. He's there to receive it.
Next prediction will be a Brentford victory. They're playing at home against Brighton, and the next fixture will be against Wolves. So for at least for the next two games, Brentford has a chance to get some points on the board, and hopefully for me and the other 18% of FPL managers that's playing Tony up front, there'll be some points on the board for FPL as well. Now Tony, for those who don't follow, he was the top scorer last season in the championship when they were promoted, and he's the sort of goal poacher that you would like to have on your team. And the differentials, as they call it, so I have two Brentford players who my prediction will be they'll be getting some goals and points for FPL managers out there.
Mohamed Salah plays it back. Oh, Red, he sorted that out.
Well, if you're not a fan of Ronaldo, well, the other player you can really consider to bring into your team if you don't already have him, Harry Kane.
Out to the left it goes.
Now he is in goal scoring form as well after the transfer saga or lack of transfer saga. He has stayed with Spurs. He scored in the international games as well, and with the fixture coming up, he looks set to continue to get FPL managers points as well. So FPL managers, Kane is of course another good option. If you just couldn't afford Ronaldo, Kane is just slightly cheaper at 12.3 million.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Well, 1-0 may be good enough. And the shot! Good stop. That wasn't easy. Well, as Tesco put it, the keeper
Well, for
just
teams that have Lukaku on their side, well, should he be your captain? Well, personally, I think Lukaku will probably struggle next couple of game weeks to get on the scoring board.
with the short one.
I'll probably bring in Lukaku, consider bringing him in game week 7 onwards, and if you look at the fixture for Chelsea from game week 7,
Doesn't need a second
they look pretty good.
even from that range.
Lukaku, well, Chelsea is a very, if you watch them play, the goals doesn't necessarily come from one individual. Just like Man City, the goals usually spread around.
Just a goal between them.
And Lukaku, although he's the center of the attack for Chelsea, well, the next game is against Villa. Now, Villa has been playing pretty well, so I think it won't be easy for Chelsea this game week.
Oh, what a wonderful stop! Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
In the goalkeeping department, if you're looking for a bargain price keeper, I would pick Brentford to be in your team. I'm still trying to figure out a way how to incorporate Raya's Brentford into my FPL team. He has a pretty good fixture next 2 weeks, but then on it'll be challenging with Liverpool next,
Rodrigo.
as well as West Ham and Chelsea.
Ailing.
So, however, don't forget FPL managers, goalkeepers get points from the number of saves as well.
Temptations always there, Peter.
1 point for every 3 saves. So if you're playing attacking teams,
What they've got.
you could probably also do well in terms of FPL points. Should your keeper be bombarded and you are making the saves and getting bonus points, so that's how FPL games are played.
There was no reaching that. Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was square and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal. That has certainly made things interesting. It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything. Has he picked him out?
Well, finally, the last piece of discussion for this video would be all the transfers in and transfer out. And as you can see, it's as expected. Ronaldo, 1.8 million FPL managers have brought him in. Torres, 1 million. Antonio, 880,000. Gray from Everton, who is playing well and scoring. And Benrahma. These are the top 5 players that's gone into FPL teams. And looking on the right side, you have got the top transfers out. And not surprising, Fernandes. If you don't have a wild card, like I didn't want to use my wild card this week, I have to sacrifice Fernandes to bring in Ronaldo. And similarly, I transferred out Ings as well. So it's not a coincidence that Fernandes and Ings is top 2, because I think both of these players were in the FPL owned by a lot of FPL managers. Now, interestingly, if you don't know, Son has picked up an injury, so is unlikely to feature. That's probably why there's so many transfers out for Son as well. And Tsimikas, well, Tsimikas, he could play this week. Let's see. Robertson could be rested after 2 international games for Scotland. So that's all for me for this game week. Enjoy the rest of this PES 21 game featuring Ryan Rovers' team. Well, it ends in a draw, 1-1. Ryan Rovers 1, Leeds 1. And thank you for watching. Do leave some comments down below and subscribe and like the video to encourage me to do more of this. Thank you, and see you post game week 4.
It had everything you want in a clash of this nature, the commitment, the passion, great ebb and flow to the game, and I think everybody can go home with a little bit of satisfaction from this. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.